The Coryell County seat of Gatesville has a new high-tech project to brag about these days. The city has a sewer plant that now runs on the sun. But as Dennis Turner shows us, it didn't start out as a solar energy project.
Gatesville's newest scientific wonder came from a very ordinary problem.
Trying to solve a problem with sewage sludge getting wet in the holding area where it was drying out.
He found a government grant program that could help, but needed another project to go with it. So he looked at some of the biggest drains on city resources. He quickly realized electricity bills at the sewer plant ran about 50 grand a year. Why so much? Well, this entire plant depends on movement that feeds microbes that turn dirty, smelly water into clean, almost drinkable water.
The microorganism keeps the plant alive. It keeps it from going septic. And keeping them moving keeps them alive and keeps them happy.
And with 12 pumps running almost every minute of every day, that adds up. So they looked at alternatives and settled on solar. The project looked so unique on paper, solving two problems at once, Gatesville won the grant. Then came the placement of the solar panels. One set went on top of the new sludge cover. The other, tracking panels, would follow the sun. These tracking panels sit in a floodplain. That's why you see them mounted on these steel pillars. That way floods can come and go, and the panels can still do their work. The man who designed and installed the panels says tracking pays off.
By using these dual axis trackers, we're able to get really about a third more energy production out of the same solar panels.
And that puts money back into the city treasury and puts less pressure on the city to raise water bills.
We anticipate, just based upon the engineering, that we ought to save somewhere in the neighborhood of 32% on our electricity costs.
And you have to admit, it doesn't look bad either. In Gatesville, Dennis Turner, Central Texas News Now.
Solar Syntex of Harker Heights had never done a design or installation at a sewer plant. The closest thing they'd ever worked on was a water treatment plant at a ranch.